Scouts going political? What? Hey, ScouterStan. Thank you so much for joining us on the ScouterStan channel. Just this past weekend, we had our very first live session. Now, we record these ahead of time, so I hadn't done that yet. But it's a time thing, okay? It's okay. But the next one, we're decided to do them every single month, okay? Regardless, okay, we're going to do them. They're going to be on the first Sunday of each month at 9 o'clock. Now, the reason it's kind of late for some people is so that other people across the country can also get into it, because you do these analyses on YouTube and they tell you when it's best, and that was it. It was Sunday nights at 9 o'clock for the East Coast, and then of course you got all the other time zones as you go down. So keeping that in mind, join us for that. The next one's coming up in September. It's going to be on September 4th, and it starts at 9. That's Eastern time, and it's live. So I will be talking about last month's stuff and what's coming up. Okay, so you don't want to miss it. You also get the opportunity of chatting. Okay, that's something that a lot of people have requested. That's something that can be done. Okay, and all the different things that are involved with that. Please keep in mind it's a solo operation, so. It kind of goes slow at times, all right? Old. That's just me. But let's get right into the subject of Scouts going political. Now, believe it or not, Scouting is apolitical, if anything, okay? They don't associate with any party, okay? They don't, okay? They just don't. That's not scouting, okay? Scouting has a scout oath and scout law. Those are the core values that we believe in. Now, if they match up to some other organization, fine, but they don't endorse it, okay? So it's not a part of it. We, as scout leaders, are far more concerned with flag ceremonies, okay? Recognizing this wonderful country we live in. Okay, that's the core values. And if you look at the application when you join scouting, regardless of where you are in scouting, a pack, a troop, a crew, whatever, they use an application, and in there is this line: citizenship activities are encouraged, but partisan politics activities are prohibited. That makes it very clear where scouting stands. Some people see things that are not there. We know that, okay? You and I know that. What is there is quite simple. Partisan politics is not allowed. We, as scouters and scouts, believe in the scout oath and scout law. There are 3 promises that are part of the scout oath. There are 12 key words in our scout law, and we live by them. We try to incorporate them in everything that we do. All of that supersedes politics. Regardless of an affiliation or a partisan political point of view, as long as it matches with the scout oath and scout law, it's irrelevant. Now, the scout oath and the scout law don't stop at the door after the scout meeting. It continues on. All scout leaders, all scouting youth, are expected to incorporate that into their lives. And that's true at home, at work, out in the community. This is very critical to the core values of scouting. Everything that you do should reflect back on the Scout Oath and the Scout Law. The part in the Scout Oath where it says to help others at all times, it doesn't define others. That's everyone. That's plain and simple. It's right there. To help others at all times. So political points of view and all that kind of stuff, that does not apply. Now, you and I both know that out in the world there are individuals that say things that is hateful and mean and meant to get a negative response. So we have to think about that and reflect back on it using the Scout Oath and Scout Law. Now, these heated discussions are not exclusive to individuals. They can be done on the internet. It can be done through phone mail. It can be done through emails. It can be, it's endless where this occurs. So as Scout leaders, as Scouts, we all need to think about the Scout Oath and Scout Law. If I reply to that person's rant, is that being courteous? Maybe. Is that being kind? Maybe not. Is that a friendly thing to do? If you come back with the same hateful speech, then it's not good. That's not good. That's not being a part of Scouting, okay? And that's why Scouting supersedes all of the other political stuff. Scout Oath, Scout Law, core values. Simple. Now, that's not to say that Scouts can't be in a parade, okay, doing a flag ceremony for an event. But as soon as the parade is done, the Scouts should leave, especially if it's a parade that's politically charged, okay? If it's something like a holiday parade or something like that, that's fine. But if it runs into an issue where political stuff starts to occur, we don't want to be endorsing it, so we need to leave, okay? And that's fine. We need to do our civic duty. We need to do American kind of things. Salute the flag, lead the audience in the Pledge of Allegiance. These are civic good things that Scouts do. But as soon as they're done, they need to leave the stage. Because if you stay on the stage, just your presence could be an endorsement. So you can be active, but don't be out there endorsing it just by being present. So that's the key. And we want our Scouts to hold the flag in high regard. We want our Scouts to lead other Americans in the Pledge of Allegiance. These are things that we believe in, okay? I got a lot of heat because 2 seasons ago, I put an American flag in the background. I love the thing. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love the stars and the unity of America. I love that. I love that. And Scouting endorses that type of patriotic behavior. Does not go political. It stops with the Scout Oath and Scout Law. That's what we are. That's what we're about. So consider that. The next time there's something that's mean or hateful out there, please think about the Scout Oath and Scout Law that we live by. It's very important. And I know you do good work. And I know you work with Scouts and you help them see how important these skills that they are learning. You're helping them. You're helping them become better leaders to make America better because they're there as leaders. Super critical. Keep up that incredibly important good work. and I will see you on the trail.